melt it all together, admire the work we've done so far. Now we're going to get a little bit more detailed and focus on each of those petal shapes. We're going to melt the petals, we're going to grab on the end with another punty, we're going to heat it up, twist it all around to make it look more organic, and then once we figure out the shape that we want, we're going to disconnect it. This is one flower finished. There's 3 in total that we will all connect together. Punty up to the other end of the flower so we can disconnect it from where it is at the base, so then we can have this as a piece to then connect the other 2 flowers. Give it a little tap. Now it's disconnected. We're gonna melt away the punty mark and we're gonna let this rest in our annealer. Make sure not to stick your hand in too far, else you'll burn yourself a little bit. Here's one finished flower, and we're gonna add it to another finished flower to make our flower cluster. I let the punty get too cold on one of the flowers here, that's why I decided to disconnect on its own. But it's kind of a happy accident because we were just about to give it a little tap to disconnect it anyway. We'll grab our other 3rd flower here and add it to the cluster as well, making sure to stick it in real nice and close, not leaving any gaps. Oh, happened again. A little too cold. Now we're gonna add some color just to liven them up a little bit. Oh, let's get that didymium lens back on there so you can see what's going on. Here I've got some kind of like neon blue sort of color, painting it onto the outside. Those were our final touches. This is our final piece here. Once we disconnect it from the rod after puntying up to the other side, we'll melt it all in together. As you can see, those little knobs and stuff, we want it to be one giant group of globbed glass. We're gonna flatten the base, making sure to give it a fulcrum point to then be able to sit flat, put it in the annealer to rest. Takes about 8 to 12 hours for an entire glass piece to come down comfortably in temperature. But the next day for me, once it's nice and cold to the touch, I can finally admire our piece. Give a like and follow if you found this project idea helpful.